Good Wednesday morning, friends. I'm meteorologist Ashley Ruiz. It is 9:21 and I wanted to bring you some updates on the weather that we're expecting today, tonight, and then heading into the Christmas holiday. We have a big change coming. So if you haven't heard, we are in store for a pretty cold Christmas. This morning, though, 59 degrees. We've been in the 50s all morning long, seeing cloudy skies. Temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. We'll warm up to right around 70 degrees today. It's going to be a little breezy with a wind out of the south between 5 and 15. Notice rain chances increase throughout the day, and then near 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock. So those hours, we have a nearly 100% chance for rain. So expect some wet weather, heavy rain, maybe some gusty winds as well. This is all associated with a cold front. Now, right now, we just have showers erupting out of the area, scattered in nature, not seeing anything too terribly heavy just yet. These showers are just plain rain. Maybe we could get a few rumbles of thunder, not seeing any lightning with these so far, but they popped up pretty quickly. And you can see again a good bit of cloud cover. High pressures to our east, and you can see a good bit of cloud cover from Texas all the way into the Midwest. This is all ahead of our next system, which is still to our northwest, and it's going to move in tonight. The frontal passage will not happen until overnight. Rain coverage around 3 o'clock or so, still scattered, so it's not going to be anything too heavy. It's late tonight. That's when we'll have numerous to widespread showers, and as we head toward the pre-dawn hours, rain chances will begin to taper. We are under a level 2 risk, a slight risk. Again, a level 2 out of 5 on the scale. You can see the scale on top of the screen right there. And that's for the entire area, and that includes Acadiana, New Orleans, the North Shore, and into the Mississippi, Alabama, and Northwest Florida Gulf Coast. And so the main threat will be damaging straight line winds. Heavy rain, that's a sure bet. That's going to be a threat as well, but we're not expecting any flash flooding, widespread flash flooding, although there is a marginal risk for some isolated flash flooding. So we could have a few pockets. Several inches of rain could fall in a short amount of time, which could lead to some localized flash flooding. Those low-lying areas, downtown Baton Rouge, those areas that are prone to flooding. Hail, there's a non-zero chance that we'll have some hail, but that is on the lower scale. Tornadoes will also be possible, a few of those there. So again, main threat being damaging straight line winds. Even outside of the storms, our winds are going to be pretty strong. So this is ahead of the main line that is set to move in. This is 2 a.m. Notice some of those wind gusts, 20 to 30 miles per hour. And then we're going to fast forward throughout the day on Thursday. That's Christmas Eve. Check out some of these wind gusts, over 30 miles per hour. That's going to be the case. We may have the winds relax just a little bit overnight, but even Christmas Day, wind gusts in excess of 20 miles per hour. So that's going to make things feel even colder out there. So what you want to do now, while things are still rather quiet, secure those holiday decorations outside, those inflatables, anything that is just loose in your yard or on your porch or anything like that, because not just storms tonight going to create some gusty winds, possibly in excess of 30 to 40 miles per hour, but we're still going to have some wind gusts, pretty strong wind gusts tomorrow. We're going to have a steady wind out of the north, very persistent wind northwest, between 15 and possibly 25 miles per hour with gusts over 30. Would not be surprised to see a wind advisory issued for tomorrow. So again, outside of that, it's still going to be gusty tomorrow. So take care of any loose objects outside. Again, I mentioned heavy rain will be possible with this system, about 1 to 2 inches on average. Locally higher amounts are going to be possible. And you can see some of those purples, that's indicating some pockets of heavier rain as well. So again, not expecting widespread flash flooding, but we could have a few situations tonight where we have some flood reports, maybe again areas in poor drainage zones and such as that. So clear out those storm drains if you can, and your gutters too. Walking you through the futurecast. This is the graph model. This is showing, again, scattered showers this afternoon. We may have to watch some of these individual cells that you see out west, closer toward Cameron Parish and then toward Vermilion Parish as well. That's just kind of showing some individual cells that may develop out out ahead of the main squall line that is expected to develop, so we'll have to watch for some rotating thunderstorms as well. Eventually they will come together and form a squall line, and this is around 10 o'clock or so, showing it still out west, 11 o'clock moving through the capital area, 12 o'clock moving through the capital area still and pushing toward the North Shore shortly after midnight, and then toward the New Orleans metro. By the pre-dawn hours, as I mentioned, 4, maybe 5 o'clock, the rain will start to come to an end, but we may still have some cold rain out there. And I also want you to watch the temperatures. Watch how they fall as we see clearing skies. This is tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures only in the mid-40s. And that means our wind chills are going to be in the 30s. This is Christmas Eve night, wind chill or actual temperatures in the 30s. And then when we're waking up Christmas morning, temperatures will be in the 20s and 30s. And I do think the Futurecast was not taking into account some of that radiational cooling that we are expecting. So here's a look at your Christmas Eve planner. Tomorrow we'll still have some clouds around, but then as the day goes on, we'll see clearing skies, wind chills again in the 30s, actual temperatures in the 40s, 10 o'clock or so, 36. So if you're going out for midnight mass, you're going to want to dress warm because we'll have wind chills in the 20s. So I'll show you that right here. So this is 9:30. These are the feels like temperatures. Tomorrow morning, 20s and 30s. 3 o'clock, 30s area wide, and then 9:30, 20s and 30s. And then again, if you're going to midnight mass, we'll have feels like temperatures in the mid and upper 20s. When you're waking up Christmas morning, wind chills in the 20s. So with that being said, we are anticipating a light to moderate freeze Christmas Eve night. So when you're waking up Christmas morning, we will likely have widespread frost. So morning temperatures will be in the 20s and 30s. So you know what that means. Protect those plants and then protect your pets. Overall, I think pipes should be okay for our area. But then Christmas night, our temperatures are going to fall into the 20s and 30s once again. So Christmas Day will have a high near 50 degrees, maybe not even that. So that means most of the day will be in the 40s. So again, it is going to be quite cold. So again, tonight is a weather aware night. Be sure you download the free BR Proud app. If there are any watches, warnings, or alerts issued, you will get that push notification right to your phone. It uses GPS, and don't forget to toggle your wheel alerts on your phone. So again, if there are any emergency alerts, you will get that to your phone. You also want to replenish maybe the batteries in your weather radio. Have multiple ways to receive warnings when you go to bed tonight, because again, this does appear as though it's going to be a late night and overnight threat. So again, you want ways to wake you up. So I'll show you the graphic that I made just to kind of lay out the timing real quick. I will find that for you guys before we wrap things up. If you can also go on our website, brproud.com, and on the top I have everything laid out, so you'll be able to see everything that you need to know. Kind of breaks down the potential impacts and all of that on brproud.com and the free BR Proud app. So the timing here in the Baton Rouge Metro, mainly between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. That will be our window of opportunity where some of these thunderstorms could become strong to severe. Now, we could have this window of opportunity be a little earlier or a little later, all depending on the line of that, or the timing of that line. So again, stay weather aware tonight. Have multiple ways to receive warnings, and we'll bring you any updates that we get. Have a great day and stay weather aware.